Welcome to the Soundboy Show on Internet Radio. Live music, live comedy, interviews and spoken word. Here now is your host, Soundboy Skip Pulley.
This is the Double S Soundboy Skip coming at you live once again for the Soundboy Show official podcast edition, courtesy of the Soundboy Media Group. This is the first episode in the Super Soul series. We are going to feature some original grime from the 40s, 50s, and 60s from the original artist, Super Soul, jump, blues, and swing, and I promise you're going to dig it the most.
You're listening to the Soundboy Show with your host, Soundboy Skip.
Pull up this song, no, eh?
Anywho, without any further ado, it's time to play a record you know. The hi-fi is high, and the lights are low. So here we go.
We are all united in sound. You are listening to the Soundboy Show with your host, Soundboy Skip Pulley.
Tonight she'll know I'm a mighty man. I heard the news. rock away all my blues. Have you heard the news? There's good rockin' tonight. Rock, rock. I got the news, everybody's gonna rock tonight. I'm gonna hold my baby tight as I can. Tonight she'll know I'm a mighty man. I got the news, everybody's rocking tonight. Well, Elder Brown, Deacon Jones, they've even left their happy home. They'll be there, just you wait and see. A jumping and a stomping at the Jubilee. Hey man, there's good rockin' tonight. Sweet Lorraine, Sioux City Sue, Sweet Georgia Brown, Caledonia too. They'll be there, jumping like mad. Hey sister, ain't you glad? We got the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Hoy, 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 there's good rockin' tonight. Hey, hey, everybody's rockin' tonight.
My man Wynonie Harris with Good Rockin' Tonight. That record is considered by many to be the original rock and roll record. And prior to that, you heard my man Lil Bob with I Got Loaded.
Good to go.
This is the Soundboy Show with your host, Soundboy Skip.
When you touch my hand and talk sweet talk, I got a knocking in my knees and a wobble in my walk. I'm trembling and I'm shaking. And when you take me in your arms to talk romance, my heart stops doing the St. Vitus dance, and I'm panting and I'm shaking. Early in the morning time, late in the middle of the night, whenever this chill comes over me, I wanna hug you with all of my might, and I'm sweating and I'm shaking. A chill and a fever, so I've been told, makes your head spin around and your feet run cold. I got fever and I'm shaking. Feel like I've been running through the mill. I can't move around and I can't stand still. I'm so jittery and I'm shaking. Samson was a mighty good man, strong as in his day. And then along came Delilah and clipped his wig, and it looks like he took me the same old way. So I'm nervous and I'm shaking. Well, a storm rocks a ship on a sea, the wind shakes the leaves on a tree. I like a neighbor's wreck, I'm all shook up, and that's what you are doing to me, 'cause I'm jumping and I'm shaking and I'm jumping and I'm shaking. Shaking, 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 shaking. I'm shaking. Shaking, shaking, oh, I'm shaking.
You're listening to The Soundboy Show, Radio Edition, with your host, Soundboy Skip Pulley, sponsored by Catharsis, your source for rare and hard to find multimedia and apparel.
Before that, you heard Little Willie John with I'm Shakin', and my man Roy Montrell, Every Time I Hear That Mellow Saxophone. This is the Super Soul edition of the Soundboy Show. I am your host, Soundboy Skip. Coming up, we've got some Big Joe Turner and the Godfather, James Brown. Stick around.
Bang, 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 bang.
This episode of the Soundboy Show is sponsored by Catharsis. Of course, you know Catharsis Hip Swag is your source for rare and hard-to-find multimedia and apparel online, which also includes the thrift store, books. You can get compact discs, you can get vinyl, LPs, you can get cassettes, you can get VHS.
Rare and hard to find multimedia and apparel. It's swagtastic.
I like the way you walk, I like the way you talk. Let me hold your hand, try to understand. I want a girl like you, tell my troubles too. Don't be afraid, you heard what I said. Let the full wind blow, let 'em blow, let 'em blow. From the east to the west, I love you the best. Let the full wind blow, let 'em blow, let 'em blow. From the east to the west, I love you the best. The way you talk, let me hold your hand, try to understand. I want a girl like you, tell my trouble to you. Don't be afraid, you heard what I said. Let the full wind blow, let 'em blow, let 'em blow. From the east to the west, I love you the best. Let the full wind blow, let 'em blow, let 'em blow. From the east to the west, I love you the best.
or the cassette tapes from Catharsis. You heard what I said.
You're listening to the Soundboy Show with your host, Soundboy Skip.
Welcome back to the Soundboy Show. I am your host, Soundboy Skip. This is the official podcast edition of the Soundboy Show. This episode is Super Soul Volume 1, Super Soul, Jump Blues, and Swing. Now, all the artists that we're featuring on this episode have passed away for quite some time, but if you're like me and you follow the newer soul artists such as Lee Fields and the Expressions, Charles Bradley, the Monophonics, Leon Bridges, and other artists of that sort, you want to get the skinny on where it's going down so you could go check them out for yourself.
We are all united in sound. You are listening to The Soundboy Show with your host, Soundboy Skip Pulley.
We've come to the end of another Soundboy Show. I'd like to thank everyone for listening. I'd like to also thank our sponsor, Catharsis. As always, and until next time, this is the Double S Soundboy Skip reminding you to put it in the middle and drop it on the one.